Welcome to Agoracom's Small Cap Breaking News, your daily go-to source for the best small cap headlines for over 65 million investors since 2007. All right, let's jump right in. We've got some major headlines hitting the wire today.
Lots to cover. Where are we starting?
First up, Zoom Technologies, that's ZOMD on the TSXV. They've just put out preliminary Q1 2025 financials. Headline, over 100% year-over-year revenue growth.
Wow, okay. Doubling revenue.
And a strong bottom line, too, showing US $4.5 million in net income.
That's pretty substantial. Over 100% growth in significant profit. That really jumps out, especially in MarTech.
So what's the key takeaway for investors looking at ZOMD?
Well, it points towards their user acquisition platform really gaining traction. And that US $4.5 million profit, I mean, that's up hugely from last year, right?
Yeah.
Shows they're not just buying revenue, it looks like scalable growth.
Okay, moving on. Next, Homerun Resources Corp., ticker HMR on the TSXV.
Resources sector now.
Yeah, they've released a 43-101 technical report for their Belmonte Silica Sand District. Big number here. 63.9 million tons total resource.
And the purity. That's often key with silica.
Averaging 99.67% IOSHROs, plus 25.56 million tons are in the measured category.
Okay, 99.67%. That's high purity quartz territory. That's not just construction sand. We're talking inputs for solar glass, maybe advanced batteries, that sort of thing.
Right.
And having a large chunk in the measured category gives investors, a much higher degree of confidence in that resource actually being there. It de-risks things somewhat.
Makes sense. Let's shift gears again. CanPR Technology, WPR, on the TSXV. They've reported Q3 2025 financials.
CanPR. Okay, what's their story?
Revenue hit $1.9 million, which is up 28% from the last quarter. And interestingly, they posted a net profit of just over $50,000.
Profit. Weren't they showing loss before?
Exactly. It's a turnaround from a net loss. It seems linked to their new AI tech.
Ah, the AI agent Trek beta launch they mentioned.
That's the one. So strong growth quarter over quarter and flipping to profitability. That suggests the AI might be finding its market in the immigration space.
Yeah, that's a narrative investors often look for tech-driven turnaround, especially in a growing market like Canadian immigration seems to be. Sustainability is the next question, of course.
Definitely one to watch. Okay, next. Meridian Mining, MNO, on the TSXV. Drilling news from their Cabaçal project in Brazil.
Cabaçal, right? They've been putting out results steadily. What's new?
They're extending the high-grade gold-copper zone. One intercept hit 9.9 meters at 14.8 grams per ton gold equivalent.
That's a solid intercept on its own.
But get this. Within that, there was a section grading 276 grams per ton gold over almost half a meter.
276 green tea. Okay, that's exceptionally high grade, bonanza grade, really. And is it deep?
No, they highlighted its pretty shallow mineralization.
That's significant. High grade plus shallow depth. That can have a really positive impact on potential mining economics. You could seriously sweeten the pot for their upcoming definitive feasibility study.
Good point. High grades near surface are always compelling.
Always catch the eye, yeah.
Finally, let's look at Melchior Resources, MKR, on the TSXV. News from their Carscallen gold property in Ontario.
Abitibi region, right? Prolific area.
Exactly. They're reporting a new high-grade gold discovery. One drill hole returned 77.4 grams per ton, gold over 6.9 meters.
That's another very strong intercept. 77.4 over almost 7 meters.
Wow. And within that interval, they hit the project's highest grade ever, 445 grams per ton, gold over 1.2 meters.
445 gram. Okay, Melchior just put themselves firmly on the map with that one, didn't they? That kind of grade, even over a meter, suggests there's a really rich system there.
A potential game changer for them.
Could very well be. Discovering a new zone with grades like that in a known district like the Abitibi, that's the kind of news that can really drive interest and potentially valuation. Significant stuff.
So just to recap for everyone listening, we've seen some really potent headlines today. Zoomed, ZOMD showing explosive growth and, importantly, profit.
Strong financial performance.
Homerun Resources, HMR, defining a large, high-purity silica resource critical for tech.
Strategic resource definition.
CanPR Technology, WPR, turning profitable, seemingly driven by their new AI platform.
Tech-driven turnaround story there.
Meridian Mining, MNO, heading bonanza gold and copper grades near surface at Cabaçal.
Potential major enhancement to project economics.
And Melchior Resources, MKR, with a brand new record-setting high-grade gold discovery in the Abitibi.
Yeah, a really significant exploration hit. Look, these are the kinds of results strong financials, major resource definition, or exceptional drill intercepts that often serve as catalysts. They give you the investor, a reason to dig deeper.
Absolutely. Each company, ZOMD, HMR, WPR, MNO, and MKR, has presented something compelling today.
It really underlines why you need to stay informed in the small cap space. Things can change quickly based on results like these.
Well said. That's our rapid-fire deep dive for today. Definitely encourage you to do your own homework on these names based on what we've discussed. The potential is certainly there, but due diligence is always key.